Hey YouTube, you're with Tosh,
And Mudraker.
and he's up there at the house, and I'm down here at the farm because we're going to play with sludge.
Well, you're playing with sludge. Me, I'm staying a long way away from sludge because it hurts.
It does hurt, and yes, this will potentially be interesting to see what happens. Me being me, um,
You being you.
yeah, me being me.
Yeah.
But in preparation for our sludge, so we have our harvester here, and one of the byproducts, or the byproduct from the harvester, is sludge, and that's this black stuff here. So what I've done is I've dug down here, and I've made a little hidey hole, and I've run some mechanical pipe down here and some ME cable over there, ready to just pop it in because I thought, that's pretty boring for you guys to watch me digging stuff out and running cable. So we're going to go over here to the chest. This is what we're going to make. We're going to make a sludge boiler, and to do that we need 3 plastic sheets, 3 furnaces, and a factory block. So I've gone ahead and made all of these. Remember, the factory blocks, just the 3 sheets and stuff by themselves, and the furnaces, and there's our sludgy boiler. Now these things are, well, I think nasty is probably the word.
No, just poisonous.
Yeah, okay, so not only nasty but poisonous. So I'm going to sit that there for a minute. Now that's now filling up with sludge, which is what we want it to do. I'm also though going to use this ME basic import bus on the side there. So what it's going to do is, if I can get it there, and I can't, I'm going to take a bit more of the roof out to jump up.
Typical, taking the roof out again.
Yeah, you know how it is. I like to jump. Okay, so do I have to take you out, do I? Have to do that maybe. Yeah, okay, there we go. So this will now import into the ME system anything that is actually produced from here. Now the sludge gets boiled when I give it some power. The sludge gets boiled and stuff, and out of it you get, well, I guess random items really is probably the best way to describe it, isn't it?
Well, it is, although there sort of seem to be specific types of items. They're not just, any random
They're not
item.
totally random. No, that's true. That's very true. I've just realised the one thing I have forgotten is energy. I didn't bring enough cable to do energy. Would you do me a favour while you're up there?
Yeah.
Could you just create me some standard energy cable, please? Yeah,
Some
just the basic
yeah.
one.
Well, I wouldn't actually
Okay.
recommend that at all, mostly because I have just spent the last 5 minutes replacing the old advanced energy cable with some elite energy cable because our power systems, now that we've got all this stuff, weren't quite coping with the volume of power that we're trying to run through them.
Oh, well, I'll grab some of those then.
So I just dropped a whole pile of the advanced ones in. And one of the things I don't like about Mekanism is you make the basic cable, and that's great, and then you can upgrade the basic cable to advanced, which, again, well, that's great. But you can't upgrade advanced cable to elite. The elite cable's made from the basic cable. So when you sort of get to step 2 and you want to go to step 3, you're effectively throwing out all the step 2 stuff.
Oh, that sucks.
Which sort of sucks. And you go, oh, but I invested stuff in making that step 2 stuff.
Yeah.
And, now you're making me
Throw
brand
it
new
away.
stuff again. Well, what I tend to do about that, which, it's not perfect, but is to say, well, okay, I'll basically replace all of the crappy little cable.
Yep.
The basic with this advanced cable because I can always use the basic cable to make elite.
Yep.
And reuse that. But yeah, it would have been nicer, much nicer to have actually
sucky.
Yeah, it's that sort of surely, stage 3 is just upgrading stage 2, but no.
No, clearly not.
Clearly not.
Okay.
Not that simple.
So, having put a terminal down here already, I was able to go and grab that out of it, which I realised at least a quarter of the way before running back.
And that, in fact, you probably could have just made stuff for yourself without even asking me.
Yeah, and all of that stuff as well. So, cables all run. Now, I'm going to do this from as far away as I can because, as I said, it is poisonous, and you will see me get poisoned. If
You got to show them that. Oh, come on, just have some food, just because it sucks your hunger really badly.
Yeah, it does. I've got plenty of potatoes here. So that's now working on that, and all of the stuff that will come out of that goes directly into the ME. Oh, I've got to show you getting hurt. Is it running? No. Why is it not running? Because I need to give it a redstone signal, do I? No, maybe? No. It's got power. Got energy. It's not working though.
Has it got sludge?
Yes.
Sorry, stupid question, but...
It has 14 barrels of sludge. It has 16,000 RF of energy. Its work is 0, and its idle is 1/1T.
Work is 0 means it doesn't think it's got anything to do.
Yeah. I can put power in the top, can't I?
Should be able to. Fairly sure that's not going to be a problem for it.
Yeah, because as I say, it's got 16,000 RF energy there, so that's not the problem. It's the work part that's the problem. Maybe I do need a lever. A redstone signal for some reason.
Now,
I wouldn't have thought so, but...
you did...
Who am I to...
You did set the mechanical pipe to suck, did you?
Ah, yes, that's a good point.
Because if you didn't, I'm not sure whether the MFR stuff will actually force it into the pipe, and probably won't, because...
So it's pulling out of there.
I mean, it's got a hole at the back, right, where it tends to want to push things out the back into an inventory. Where did you hook the sludge?
Yeah, I've come from the side because I got the power going in the back. So
yeah. So it may not have just detected it. Maybe if you set that to suck.
I have, and I've set that to.
And when you put your mouse on the pipe, does the pipe tell you that it contains sludge?
No, it's empty.
Well, see, that's a bad sign. The pipe should not have been empty.
True.
Is the machine full of sludge? Well, unless it's
not
used
full.
Unless it's unless the machine's totally empty.
It is.
Okay, well in that case, it's transferred all the sludge to the sludge boiler.
Yep.
But the sludge boiler may have already because it's pretty quick once it gets things.
There's still sludge in it though.
In the sludge boiler.
Yeah.
And you're close enough to tell that.
Yep.
And you're not getting hurt.
Nope.
How much sludge? Maybe it's is it less than
14 and a half buckets?
Nah, see, it should be able to do stuff with that.
It should. Let me just try the my theory with the redstone.
Yeah, we can give it a redstone signal, but I'm fairly sure you don't.
Nope.
Me too.
Nope. Let's try it on the front just to make sure that it's not. Nope. What have I done wrong?
I don't know. I might have to come down and have a look. So I've just realised that... Oh, your power's very low. I've just realised that the power systems were struggling. See, that's much better. That's ticking up power a lot better. I was having problems with full bottles of hydrogen. Things that were not kicking over well.
So you've got nothing. You've already gone and filled all of that. Surely 14 and a half buckets is enough for it to do something.
You would have thought.
It's not even checking to see whether it's got any work to do. That's the problem.
There is a tab on the side, isn't there, on those machines that determine whether it's going to look for redstone signals? Did you
No. No, there's nothing.
Did you give it a redstone signal at all?
Yeah, I
Or-
did. I put a lever right on it,
Ouch.
and that did nothing. Nope. Very bizarre.
Okay. So
But as I say, it's got power.
let's have a
It's
look.
got sludge. It's just not doing anything.
Yeah, no. So the idle not moving means I'm just absolutely convinced there's nothing I can do.
Well, that sucks, because there is something you can do.
No, but I mean, if you have a look at this guy up here, for example, right, and you look at his idle, it's
Yeah,
going
it's
up and down,
That's right.
right? And the going up and down means, yeah, I'm sort of sleeping for
Yeah,
a
well,
couple
I'm
of
checking.
ticks.
I'm checking stuff.
Yeah, but, and then I go back to sleep and stuff. So the fact that he's not doing that is really interesting. So
One word.
you ran the sludge pipe underground, I'm assuming.
Yep. You have to dig out that block next to you to get out.
Yeah.
This side, actually. Oh, that stupid thing.
Right, so I have power, I have nothing to do. What's that?
We might just see if we can work out what's going on here, folks. We'll pause for a minute until we can get it going. We'll be back shortly. Okay, so you need to have an inventory next to the boiler to take what it hands off. Then you can connect up the ME pipes.
Yes.
That's the way it works. So what we've done is run a redstone signal down there so that I can actually be back here out of the way when I actually turn it on and not get poisoned. But what
So,
I
an
will... Go on.
item duct, Tosh,
Yep.
will won't have the same problem as the ME stuff does. It's just that the ME stuff is not considered to be an inventory.
Oh, okay. Okay. So up here, turning this switch up equals danger. I've made that nice and clear. More for my own benefit than anybody else's. So it's ready to go. So we'll throw the switch. Now we should maybe see. Yep, there we go. That zap through there. That's stuff coming from the boiler. It's not going to run for long because this doesn't produce very much sludge at all. But what we're going to do afterwards is we'll put a harvester over there for the trees, and we'll start knocking them down. And trees do give a hell of a lot of sludge.
They do. Huge amount of sludge.
Yeah. So that's now working in there. What I'm going to do is just close that up.
Did you, before you close it up,
Yep.
did you show them what happens if you go too close?
Oh,
Yeah, no, you have to.
okay.
Yeah.
Let me get some potatoes ready.
Yeah, okay, you're allowed to
Okay.
have some food ready.
So, this is what happens when you get too close. Oh, it's not working anymore. It's empty.
Yeah, you did that deliberately.
I did wait a little while. So, chest is empty, obviously, because as soon as anything goes into there, the ME is taking it in. But what I will do is show you over here in the ME sort of terminal the stuff that we get. Oh, I thought it was called sand. Oh. Soul? No, haven't got any of that. What else do we get?
Well, you get dirt, you
Dirt.
get sand. You do get soul sand.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We obviously haven't got any of that yet. So yeah,
But-
there's a few different things that that you get.
But it is random, of course, Tosh. So
Yes, so I can't actually show you, but it's just another way of generating a bit of that sort of stuff that's a bit unusual.
So if you do want to show them, the
Yeah.
best way probably is to just disconnect the
Yeah, that's true.
the import bus so that they stay in the chest, and then you can open up the chest and show them what's in
Yeah,
there.
so I'll do that and leave that blank for a little while. Leave that running, which it is. So you'll get eventually a little bit of sludge in there and go down and hopefully create something. So, okay. So what I'm going to do now is have a look at automating all of our farms. So we'll get some potato production going and stuff. So I'm basically going to replicate what we've got here with the planter down there. Oh, that was the other thing we did too. Rather than having all of the seeds being trapped down here, we just put a couple of fillers. So if you just put dirt and cobblestone or whatever in there, that'll give you plenty of seeds. I mean, you could just leave one stack in there would be sufficient. But we haven't got another use for any of the seeds anyway, so it really doesn't matter as yet.
So way more important, obviously, if you've got a lot of machines trying to share the seeds.
Yeah. Squid, what are you doing in the farm?
Well, I wanted you to make a squid farm.
Apart from dying? Yeah, well, I guess that's fair. So that's one thing, and then as I said, the other thing that I want to do is I want to come over here and somewhere around, maybe down here, we'll create a giant tree farm, so a jungle tree farm, and automate that, and that will produce a sludge load of sludge.
A sludge load, huh?
Yeah.
Right, well that's the term of the day.
What I might do is I might do it up here somewhere where it's nice and handy, so I don't have to run a whole heap of pipe to bring it back. I might clear out an area here to do it. How does that sound?
That sounds like a good plan.
It does, doesn't it? So I'll chop down that one. And maybe that one. That should give us enough room once I clean all of that out to use. Yeah. So what are you doing up there anyway?
Well, as I said, I've been going through the power system. Replaced a lot of our cable with the elite cable just to make sure, because we noticed that when we ran the farm, it started to run the factories, it started to run out of power, because I did upgrade the factories last time around.
Yep.
To advanced factories, and part of that is because we'd sucked the battery drive for G, and part of that was because it just didn't have enough power being able to be pushed through the thin cable. So I put in a big heavy duty backbone now.
Yep.
Down here, and just because I'm going to up the batteries as well, I found myself being forced to put in another 4 hydrogen generators.
Oh, did you?
So I'm just doing that at the moment and playing with some hydrogen tanks.
Forced.
Yeah, they twisted my arm. There was that spider down below me that I hear going hiss, put in hydrogen generators.
Yeah.
Similar. Something like that.
Something like that. Mm. Yes, you're not known for doing under things. Only over things.
I don't overdo things. It's just about, if you're going to mechanise, you may as well get serious.
Yeah, well, you certainly do that. I definitely grant you that much.
And once you got your ME system, it's just as easy as ordering, 4 of these and 4 of those and a few pipes and whack it down and we're done.
Well, true.
So, that's a good thing.
Yes, it is. Oh, there's some red areas there. Just saving my bacon a bit down here. I've got some red areas that I'm just chucking some torches on.
Well that's not so good.
No. And then a truckload of yellow as well. And I've run out of torches, but that'll do.
Well, the ME system knows how to make them.
Yes, I know, but I'm over in the tree farm at the moment. I'm just doing my counting thing.
You see, what we need is we need wireless ME. Don't you think? That would make all the difference.
I guess.
There's only one difficulty with wireless ME.
Oh, you're going digital there.
Oh, am I? I'm sorry. Is it back?
No, it's okay. It's just a little digital.
A little digital.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just a dig.
Right. So not like a Digiminer, just
No,
little
just a dig. Yeah. Sorry. Go on. You were saying.
Well, so what was I saying?
Power.
No, wireless.
Wireless.
But we
ME.
needed to go to wireless ME. Now the problem, of course, with wireless ME is that we need ender pearls, and you haven't been killing enough endermen.
No, I haven't. See, this is true. And the reason that I haven't been doing that is for what?
Laziness.
Oh, okay.
Is that it? I'm guessing here.
Well, I think it was also about survival. Was another reason for doing that.
Right. Of course, if you upgraded that steel sword of yours for a decent, bronze sword.
You leave my steel sword alone.
Well, I wasn't planning to take it at all. I don't know what you're talking about. But
It's a good steel sword.
it's
There's just no Enderman around. Well, actually, that's not true. There's 3 of them over there.
See,
Or
you
2
could
of
be
them.
out doing your provider duty, as we speak. But no. Instead, you're playing with trees.
Well,
You-
okay
just-
then.
You're just a
go
greedy at heart.
I'll go. Yeah, that's right. I'm developing a way to massively cut them down.
Massively chopped down tree. Okay, perhaps not a greenie at heart.
Perhaps
a logger.
not.
A logger at heart. Is that what
I'm a lumberjack, and I'm okay.
Oh dear, you're a
Sleep
lumberjack.
all
That is a
down, I
worry, isn't
work
it?
all day. I cut down trees, I kill Endermen. Suspenders and a bra. I wish I'd been a girl. Ollie! There's a big thing blowing up there, one of those creepery things. Come here. Where'd you go? Stop it! Little guy, stop it. Did you give me a pearl? Yes, you did. Good on you. 1 ender pearl. How many do you need?
Well, I'd say a minimum of 3.
Big hole. Oh, I got a pretty blue sword. A lappy sword.
Oh, how nice!
Yeah, plus
Is
6.
it better than your steel one?
No, it's not.
Oh, why am I not surprised?
Oh. These Endermen must be undergroundy Endermen.
Oh, that's a bit.
I'm running over their head, but I'm not seeing them.
That's a bit dodgy.
It's a bit.
Underground Endermen are just no fun, really.
Well, not unless you're underground with them.
Well, yeah, that could be true. But then they just teleport out anyway.
I know.
And
But it's funny. It's funny when they teleport into a too high thing. Anyhow. I love watching that. It's funny.
You're sort of mean, really, aren't you?
At heart, yeah.
To Enderman, at least.
Well, yeah. They do nasty things to Direwolf, and I like Direwolf, so he's a Enderman magnet. Wherever he goes.
I must admit, on a certain other game we're playing at the moment, I think we're Enderman magnets. They just seem to keep coming out of them in nowhere the whole time.
Which one? Oh,
Agrarian
the
Skies.
Agrarian Skies. Yes, we are having ender problems there. There's no ender to the problems we're having there.
Oh, really? Did
Yeah.
you have to go there?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Dear, oh dear.
Actually, it was probably one of my better ones, truth be known.
Yeah, but I can't start encouraging you now.
No, well, that's true. I can understand that.
You know, that would just be terrible if I started encouraging you.
Yeah, it would. You're quite right. Okay, so Because I was an idiot, and when I was making the harvester and the planter and the sludge boiler and everything, I didn't actually program it to how to make any of that. I'm going to have to go all the way back to the house and program it so that if we do want to do 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 of these things, it's already programmed.
Right.
Now, yes, I do recall you saying something at the time about, why don't you program that in? And I went, no.
Right.
Yeah, something along the lines of, I don't want to do that. So, okay, here we go, folks. You were right, I was wrong. There.
Now,
I said it.
What you haven't mentioned for our friends at home
Is all
would be our new look decor.
Yes. I haven't. You're quite right. We did briefly mention it last time about what we were going to do.
We did.
If you recall, we were having trouble with the barrels mod. In fact, lots of trouble, like major crash outs, shutting down Minecraft and doing some very nasty things.
Yeah, like hanging the program we're using to record with.
That was another problem, which
yeah.
creates no end of nightmares for me when it comes to editing, because they're incomplete AVIs, so I've got to do lots of stuff to actually get them completed, and then I can maybe do something with them. So we decided to put Jabba barrels in, and as you can see, these are the Jabba barrels. Very pretty, very bright. They do add to the decor, I think. They also fit in well, actually, with the sandstone.
That's true. That's true. And the other thing
like
I really do like about the Jabba barrels is that they're a little bit more flexible on the upgrades than the other ones. So it's actually quite viable to get a 2-stack upgrade, which we've done to quite a number of these barrels.
These ones here.
I mean, it still gets expensive when you're trying to get the big, massive upgrades.
Yeah,
the other barrels really,
whatever it is.
The other barrels really was a huge jump to having blaze rods and stuff.
Yep.
And it just seemed to be just a little bit too hard.
Yeah. So we've already upgraded some of these. That's the lighter colour ones that you can see. And if I actually grab a... they're not called upgrades, are they? No, they're called storage expansions or something. No.
So you need a structural expansion first to give it the ability to cope with an upgrade, and then there's a whole different sort of set of upgrades you can put on.
Yeah, I was hoping
the one we've been using is the storage upgrade.
Yep, but we haven't got one in there. I was going to hold it in my hand and.
No, you'd have to actually make one, and I don't think that was another one of those things that we didn't actually program either. By the way,
no, we haven't. But I will show you that at some point. When you hold them in your hand and you actually mouse over the barrel, it shows you what the upgrades are and all of that sort of stuff. And just for those that are wondering, the padlock symbol down here in the corner, we've actually locked all of these barrels so they will only hold what we have told them to hold. Now, they're programmed with the ME stuff at the back to only hold specific things anyway, but by locking them it just means that even if one of them gets empty, if I can find one, there, we've only got one of those. If I take that one out, the icon still stays on it so that we know actually what is in there, even though there's nothing in that barrel.
And it also stops Tosh from filling it with something that's not supposed to be in it.
That's right.
And screwing things up.
Yep. Exactly.
Or something like that.
There's one that's got 0, so that's just left the icon in there because it's locked. So that's a good feature from Jabba. That one, I like that.
Yes, I agree. I'd like.
And you can look at them and you can tell exactly what it is, how many you've got. Although some of the icons, like the tin and the silver, are a bit hard to tell apart just by the icons. But that's a Minecraft thing. It's not a Jabba thing. I came down here to do something, didn't I?
You did. You were going to program in the things
that's what
that
I was.
You needed.
You're right.
In order to build yourself another harvester.
Well, I need a sludge boiler to start with, so
well, another sludge boiler.
Oh no, we're going to use the same sludge boiler, aren't we?
Yeah,
That's right.
I
And
thought
just
just
pipe it back. Yep.
yeah.
Yep. So I need a harvester, which is plastic, shears, gold axe, and factory. So we'll start off by programming the factory, which is plastic, shears, and stone. Okay, so if we go into here, we have plastic, so I can program that. I need one of those. And I'm assuming we've got some stone in here somewhere. Oh yeah, 222 of them, that'll probably do us. The only problem is I'm actually going to need more plastic. Can we craft that? Yes we can. Okay, so we'll craft 10 of those. And that will, so that's taking raw plastic and turning it into those. Because I need to make the factory module first, so we'll teach it how to do that first. So we go in here, we put 3 of those across the top, just 3.
Now, do be just a little bit
3.
careful, if you would, on your power consumption at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Mostly on the basis of the fact that there are no batteries, and in fact, there is no power hooked up.
Oh, right.
As I speak, yeah.
So
So just be a little bit gentle on your power consumption. Things have got some power; they'll do little things for you.
yeah, well, I'm only
And
programming at the moment, so
that's okay. So programming should be okay.
okay, good. Did you want this battery, by the way?
Yeah. Look, I probably should have that back at some point. If you,
Where are you?
I'm where the batteries used to be.
Okay. I'll leave it there for you, so you can take it when you need it.
Well, I'll try to if your super magnet mode doesn't nick it on me.
I've turned it off. Okay, so that was the first part. Now, harvester. Shears, gold axe. We're not going to program that for sure, so gold.
A gold axe? No.
Yeah,
We haven't done that one yet.
and I won't bother programming it either because we're only going to need, a couple of them. I'll do them manually.
Don't be silly.
And shears the same. We haven't
Don't-
got those in there, so
Don't be silly. Program. You will use more harvesters than you imagine.
right. Okay.
If you're going to build one, it takes a little tiny bit of time.
Okay.
It's not
Oh.
a lot.
Sticks. Rookie dookie.
I think you should have power again now.
Okay.
If I've remembered which side's the output side properly.
Right. So there's a gold axe, so we'll encode that. And we'll clear it. And we will put in shears. We will encode that. Oh, and we will clear it. And we will pop those in there. Gold axe, that can go in there as well. So now it knows how to make those. What's the next thing? Shears, gold axe, factory, it knows how to make. So, okay, so now I should be able to actually put the harvester together by grabbing one of each of those. So, axe, I need it to craft one of those. And shears was the other thing. I need it to craft, well, I only need one of those to actually create the pattern, and then it'll create what it needs itself. So, for this one, that's right, so we have, where'd my motor go? Those, Where'd my gold axe go?
I don't know.
Neither do I. Where'd my gold axe and my motor go? Did I not take it, maybe? Yeah, I didn't take it. It's not a motor. What's it called again? Factory machine block, that's right. Machine block, there we go. So take one of those as well. Alright. So, machine block down the bottom, gold axe in the middle, and 3 plastic across the top. Gives us a harvester. Encode that. Clear. And the other next one that we want is a planter, which is that one. And I need machine block, piston, which I know we've programmed that. Flower pots, we won't have programmed that, so I will. And plastic sheeting, which is already programmed. So what I should have done was have a look at that, which is just 3 bricks, which is clay. So I'm going to need to teach it how to make bricks first, or have we already done that? Do you know?
Have a look in there and see.
No, there is a brick in there which is left over from something else, but there's no craftability. So
okay, so can you do me a favour? I'm sorry, I'm outside. Go over to the chest beside the automated bits over there.
Yep.
And have a look at. There's some patterns in there.
Oh, okay. Baked potato, 16 brick.
There you go. So the problem is, I actually ran out of space for all of the different smelting patterns.
Oh.
So I put in the most important ones, and I was planning to set up another smelter for that.
Right.
And I just haven't sort of got round to it yet. But if you swap your clay one in, then you should be okay.
How do you mean swap it in? Just put it in the molecular assembly?
No, it's got to go into the smelter one over here. So machine number 2 has all of the smelting ones. So for example, you could pull out the third one, which crafts charcoal with jungle wood, for example. Machine number 2. So in the IO interface at the top,
pull that one out.
Yeah.
Change it for that one and put
change it for that one, and just put the other one back in the box.
Okay.
And I think I've even got a smelter in the box, haven't I? Yeah, so it's a basic factory smelter that needs to be upgraded and just stuck in there as another smelter,
cool.
And then we'll have those automated.
Okay, so I need to do that and encode that, and that's our flower pot, which then goes into here. What else did I need? Oh, the piston, that's right, so that's already there, I'm sure. Piston, yep, so we'll have one of those. And plastic sheets I've got, motor I've got, and flower pot I need now. Pot. There's 2 in there. That's all I need. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So, yep. So we clear that because we've already done that, and we go 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, and where's my middle gone? There. And a piston in there. So that's the planter, encode that, and I'll throw out the jungle saplings so that I've got room to hold on to everything, and the harvester and planter go in this, where are we, that one? That one. No, it's in the first one, okay. So there's our harvester and our planter. So now I can just go back, put all of that stuff back in. Iron, plastic, stone, eggs. Put the jungle wood in there because we don't need that. I'll put that in there. The piston, the gold axe, the brick, the stick, the lappy sword because I don't particularly want that. Ink sacks. I think I've been collecting... Oh no, that's the import bus from the farm, isn't it? That's right. I thought I'd been collecting stuff from you, but maybe not.
No, shouldn't at this stage, unless you've been getting a few blocks of sandstone. I think otherwise you should be okay.
So we'll get it to craft a harvester. Look at that. And I'll show you something really, really clever now. Having done all of that and programmed that, we can go back to the farm through the tunnel here because it's night, but it can keep ourselves nice and safe. And come to the terminal here, and I can go planter, craft one, and I can get that up here. So how cool is that?
Now,
not using the E to close it again.
You've only got a terminal down there, don't you?
Yeah, just a straight ME terminal. That's all we need up here.
Okay. Well, what I was going to say
for the moment.
That's fine. That's fine. If you wanted to, you could create yourself a crafting monitor, which is in the system. You can just ask it to create one. That's so that if you ask for something and it doesn't appear to be turning up, you can wait and you can go and see whether it's missing things or whether it's just taking a while.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the one.
Otherwise,
underneath.
You just wait. Yeah, we've got one of them up here, but you can have one down there as well.
Okay. Now I need to get jungle saplings. We'll grab a couple of those. And I need some cable, which I've got some of that. It'll be interesting to see whether or not we can reach from here, but what I might do is pause while I work out how I'm going to
do it.
Wire all of this.
Okay, well that probably makes sense too.
Because that's, I think, going to be fairly boring, but it'll end up over there, basically, is where I'm planning on putting it. So I just need to double check my counts and etc. Don't be rude.
No, well, okay. Maybe you'll be able to count this once.
Maybe. Maybe not. Build myself a little bridge. Yeah, so I think we'll do that. I'll pause.
That's a good.
Because as I said, it's going to be pretty boring, and if I pause it until I've worked all of that out, we can get this one in for our episode because we're about 45 minutes through. So.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan.
I'll bring you back when or when I've got it done. Right. Well, there you go. Everything all in position there, and an interesting little side effect of having a jungle tree farm, apart from the fact that zombies wander through it and come over to die, is the fact that, as you can see in the back there, because there are so many trees very close, it's actually taking all of them too. As we wander down here, you can see all of those being done by the harvester over here.
It's actually not just jungle trees that it will do that with, Tosh. It'll do that with any tree, like even rubber trees and stuff.
Yep.
And oaks, and it's because of the settings on the MFR harvester as to how far it will look when it starts finding a tree to make sure it gets all of the tree. You can play with those, or, like us, you can just use them to your advantage.
Yeah. The interesting part is it's not going below, so that's why those last couple there are left.
That's right. Never goes below itself.
Hello there. Did you want to come all the way over here to die? Did you really?
Well, I actually think he was waiting for you to...
Seriously?
You to come to him.
Well, that was never going to happen.
To kill him.
Oh, I could do that.
Rather than, him having to come all the way over to you. But since you didn't come,
He was polite enough to...
polite enough to sort of like, no, I'll come over.
Right then. This is pretty insane what's happening over here. Breaker, it really is. We're going to be set for Junglewood for about 1,000 years, I think. So I need to build the farm.
We've only gone up from 170 to 836.
Yeah.
840.
And as I said, the harvester, there's 3 trees grown in the farm now that the harvester
It's only 13 stacks.
Haven't even got time to get back to yet.
Okay, I might actually have to program in the
An upgrade.
An upgrade for that particular barrel, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I'm thinking you might. Because as I said, there's 3 trees now ready to be harvested in the farm, but the harvester hasn't got time to come back and do that because
it'll get round to it. It just got busy.
Oh look, it's flat out. It's like a lizard drinking.
Now there's an Australian expression for you.
It probably is actually. See all people all over the world go, oh what? What lizards? What?
Flat out like a lizard
drinking. Yeah. Doesn't get much more Australian than that.
No, it doesn't. So for those of you interested in these colloquial things, flat out like a lizard drinking is actually suggesting that it is so busy it doesn't have time to do anything else. Because that's the way lizards drink.
Yeah,
it's just like when they start drinking, that's it, they're into it.
Exactly right. So I'll show you down here what we've done. I haven't put the import bus on down there yet. Although I thought I did go down there to do that, but maybe I didn't, because I have it here. Export bus? No, I haven't. That's
the export
strange.
bus, maybe you haven't fed... The export bus is for the planter. Maybe you haven't got that to set up to replant.
No, it replanted, but wasn't filling from jungle saplings.
So, yeah, okay.
Whereas now it shouldn't it, automatically?
Yeah, it'll just automatically get more jungle saplings fed back to it.
Consume stack. Because we put a tin upgrade.
We got 5 stacks of them sitting here waiting.
Yeah.
Most of which probably came from it in the first place.
Probably, yeah. Lots and lots of vines too. You're going to have to maybe set up a barrel for them.
Barrel for vines, yes, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so after that, then I've just run these back around to hook into the systems there. I've brought the sludge around to hook into the sludge system there. Which actually is interesting, it hasn't started producing any yet. I would have thought... Oh. We have no power there. Why do we have... Oh, because it can't even... It's going so hard that it can't even get power. Now it's going all the way around the back there. Oh my god. Yeah, we're what's the next upgrade on barrels after the basic one?
Well,
your power supply must be getting sapped.
Oh, let's have a little bit of a look. It won't be too bad actually because... Alright, so I've got 88 megajoules in that one. I've got 128 megajoules in the second. What you might want to do is just put a buffer battery down there. I've got 78 megajoules in the isolated battery and 128 megajoules in the other isolated battery.
Okay.
So we've got 256 megajoules of power.
Yep.
And another 100 or so. So now that I've got 4 batteries in there and I've got 12 hydrogen generators running full bore, we sort of seem to be doing a little bit okay. And I actually had another thing I was going to do for power in a little while. I'm just sort of prepping for that as we speak.
Yep. I'm going to get rid of some of these vines and just delete them. We don't need them for anything, do we?
What, the ones in the chest?
Yeah.
No, not in particular. Apart from
No,
hanging them
that's
up,
what I thought.
hanging them on the walls for the sake of, decoration.
Yeah, can live without that.
Not convinced, eh?
Oh my God,
But do keep in mind that they are going to come back regardless, right?
what are?
The vines. We're going to get vines coming back because it's.
Yeah,
You're not going.
yeah,
You're not.
that's what I was saying.
You're not going to be able to stop them. Is what I'm trying to say.
Nope.
So,
But there were several stacks of them in the chest that was sort of clogging it up. That was more what I was
clogging up the chest. Okay. Well,
getting at.
I'm gonna have to find
See,
a
look,
spot where I'm allowed to extend if you want more.
Oh my God! I've created a monster.
Well, yeah, what you weren't expecting to have created.
Well,
stuff.
not quite to the extent that I have created it. No. I mean, it
Right.
it's really interesting to watch.
Didn't I show you what happened when I set mine in operation?
You did tell me about it, I think. Yes, but
But you never actually.
hearing about it and actually seeing it is two entirely different things.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so that's going to take a while to get all of that, but we're going to be right for wood for
Ever?
the next couple of decades, I think. So that's the fun that you can have when you build farms. It's a poor thing, but I'm not getting any sludge. Oh, because it's already going in, of course.
Yeah, no, the sludge will
It knows what to do with the sludge.
Go stand next to the sludge boiler and you'll see whether you're getting sludge or not.
That's what I'm just about to go and do, but I'm going to cover all of this up first. Because, I like to be neat.
That's probably a good thing, Tosh.
Yeah. So, up is danger. So, turning that off before we go in here.
Ah, spoil sport.
Oh, look at this. 15 dirt, 15 sand, 1 mycelium, some gravel, some soul sand, stack and a half of clay, and some netherrack.
Well, sounds to me as though you better turn on that. You better hook up that import bus again on it to import that straight back into the ME system.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do because that's what I'm going to do. There we go, and that'll now suck all of that out of there. Now I'm going to run out here and turn it back on. And actually, I'm going to turn that back off again. How much? Yeah, see, just in that short period of time, it's nearly filled the sludge machine. So we turn that on. And we'll leave it for a couple of minutes and come back and have another look again. See, there's the sludge going through, so that's all working. I do like it when things I build work.
It's nice, isn't it? And what I really like...
There's an entire big family of cats down here.
I know, they seem to be around all the time.
Like,
can't get rid of them.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of them. And you know that big mountain over the back to the east?
Yeah.
It's demolishing the trees up towards that.
Yeah, well, if it finds one, if there was one to do, then there must be 10.
But it's very naughty. It's left... well, maybe it hasn't finished yet. I was going to say but no, it hasn't finished. Okay.
Yeah. No.
It's left rolly trees.
Ah, well, see, the only thing I have ever found it to leave is the stumps when...
They're below. Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not...
So I'm just going around collecting those. Manuel! There's a good quote for today. See if people can get that one.
I must admit, I don't know that I've quite got the quote word perfect, but one of my favourites is I might have accidentally slipped and said something about the war, but I think I got away.
Yeah. Don't mention the war. I did once, but I think I got away with it. Yeah, it's very good. That one should narrow it down a bit for them.
It should indeed.
Yes. See a ball. Okay, I might take you out and actually just pop you down. Oh no, I don't want to go down there. That's right. That gets very difficult to get back out of now. So what I'm going to do is close this in, because otherwise I become a complete idiot and find myself trapped. Don't I?
Okay, I will believe you.
Well, that's what happened before, so I got myself trapped down there and I had to dig my way out, which was
There was
somewhat
this interesting okay, so 2,000 wood. You only half filled the barrel.
Aww.
I haven't looked at vines.
It's still going.
I haven't looked at vines yet. Well,
and it hasn't got to the actual farm yet, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 trees now on the actual farm.
right.
Now it's heading south.
Sounds a bit like a tornado. It's heading south, quick!
It's cleaned out all of the trees as far back as the mountain, and now it's heading south on a southerly heading. So, yeah, loads of fun with farms, folks.
It is fun with farms, isn't it?
Yeah, fun with farms. That could be a new one.
That could be the title of the episode if you liked.
That's probably a good one. Fun with farms, yeah. It's a good title. I like that. Well thanked. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig down here so that I can actually just go down and, you know, at least... Can I reach that from there? Yeah, look at that. Oh, we're out of them. My God.
You're out of what?
Jungle saplings.
No, there's 7 stacks in the thing up
Yeah,
here.
that's what's worrying me.
Did you program the export bus with the item that you wanted it to export? Or did you just leave it blank, saying, oh, I don't know, whatever?
Maybe.
Oh, I'm going to take a punt. I know the answer to that one.
Well, if you notice that your stacks are now disappearing. So, I don't need to do that for the import one, do I?
No, because it just takes everything. Well, unless you tell the other one. What you do need to do with the import one, though, generally, is you will want to program it to take the one stack at a time if you use the precision one. If you
no, I haven't.
If you just use the
I
normal
just went for
one,
the basic.
it'll just take one at a time. You can't program it anyway. Yep. But let's be honest, with anything other than the tree farm, it'll probably stay in. It'll be okay. Yep. The tree farm might keep up.
Yeah, well,
if you're lucky.
It's energy isn't keeping up too well. That's what's slowing it down at the moment, is the energy.
Well, you see, that's going to be a problem with just the cable and the fact.
No, because I've run.
No, in fact, you haven't run cables. You're running it off. You're running it off one poor little biofuel generator. It's sitting down there going, "Oh my God, I got to run this whole tree farm."
It's gone through. It's gone through 50 biofuels.
And you know what else is going to be the problem?
And is empty. Oh, and that's not because I haven't.
You haven't taught it how to make biofuel.
I haven't told it how to bring it in either. Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have. But I haven't taught it how to make them. You're right. So I need to do that, don't I?
So I'm thinking we would make them out of the jungle saplings, right?
Yep.
Is that probably maybe
the
seeds?
How much wheat's up there? Wheat and seeds.
23 stacks
of wheat or seeds.
Wheat.
Yeah, well, see, I'd be using wheat as well. I mean, that's why I've got 3 farms down here.
Is it? And you just stick one in a crusher to get one biofuel? Is that right?
I think so.
That's my recollection. Let me just
Yep.
give that a go.
Hey, we're actually working on the farm now. Hooray! So that's working really well.
You have
Um,
no... And is it called biofuel? What's the name of the thing?
Yep.
And
It is called biofuel. It's called biofuel 11557 is the item number if you would like that. And I'm just about to run out of it actually.
have you got anything down there that is feeding it into the biofuel machine?
No. I've got an ME connection. Oh, bugger. I've got an ME connection going into it, but I haven't told it what to put in there. Well, sorry, I have told it what to put in there, but it's obviously used up the few that I had up in the...
Did it just get a stack?
let me go and check. No. But it is definitely programmed for it. Let me double check the...
I'm just going to turn Object DOS on this crush.
Okay, so ME basic export bus has biofuel in it. So export to here, please.
Okay, we see there's problem number one. The crusher actually crushes it into flour, which we use to make bread. Is it the enricher? I thought it was the crusher.
Oh, now didn't we have this problem when we were trying to work it out before?
Maybe this is, and maybe that was the problem with. Let me just try this.
We had to go to a...
it's used all of those saplings.
Right, which is probably not what we were after.
No, your machine has taken all of the junglewood saplings and tried to put them into its buffer.
Right.
Stacks and stacks of them.
Okay, well, that's alright.
That's
what I'm after.
Did you put a...
No, I didn't. As yet. I have not put our little patented blockers in there. I will go and do that now just to save us a bit.
There we go, that's better.
It's not even full of them.
Seeds will make biofuel just fine.
Oh, okay. Alright, we'll leave it at that then. Because I've got...
It's because you've got the wheat farm set up.
Yeah. Yep. So that's fine. Okay, so... if I go back over there now, it should be getting some biofuel.
We do have a slight problem with not really enough.
I've got biofuel in here now, so that's working properly.
Yeah, alright. So I shall program this, but maybe 16 at a time I think is probably the right answer. Is there any biofuel left? Yes, good. It's alright. In here so that I can program with it.
Program it, yep. It's a fair call.
But the answer was, yes, there was. There was some.
Cool.
Okay, so I've programmed that in for seeds now, but I might just have to bite the bullet and make another crusher, I think.
Yep. I'm going to take this one out. Not only because I can, but because it will give us a whole heap more space to do stuff with. I'm really impressed with this. Really impressed with this.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're impressed.
And it's Tosh built and it works.
Tosh built. Is that like Jerry built
or Clive built or
no
Clive
Jerry
built
built
was the one that I was actually thinking. Yeah, well Clive built was the proper one, I think. That was the company, and they used to hang shit on the fact that if it was Jerry built.
Yes.
So
that's probably quite an Australianism, I suspect.
Well, yeah, I think so.
Don't know that anyone else will know that.
No, it's a department store in Australia that manufactures and sells furniture.
Yes, who then talked about their stuff being better than the jury belt, and so jury belt
Yes.
became a synonym for very poorly done things.
Cinnamon. I like cinnamon.
Cinnamon, you reckon?
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that.
You want a barrel for vines, do you?
No, well, I think personally we might make a voider for them.
Oh, really? Well,
We've never done that.
oh, okay. Well, I suppose you...
Unless there's a... now wait on. Is there a recipe for bio for vines?
Oh, well, I don't know. We've got 1,000 of them, so let me go and see what happens when I drop them into.
Yeah, that might be the go, because that would be a terrible waste if we didn't have to get rid of it.
Yeah, they don't do anything when you try to crush them.
Right.
They don't smelt.
Right.
They don't enrich.
Right.
No.
No.
There is one thing I think you can do with vines.
Swing on them?
No, you can make vine
Yeah,
scaffolding.
you can. Tarzan used to do that.
Well, you can, but you can make vine scaffolding.
Vines. Oh, okay.
And in fact, we might even make some of that.
Scaff.
It is actually the only,
cool.
the only use that any eye knows for vines.
That's
Oh yeah,
amazing.
you can make scaffolds out of them.
Just
Hey.
6 bucks. Okay. Well, that's different. Then why are you not filling up? Is my question.
So, all right, that's a good point. We will leave you to make a voider for that.
Yeah, well, because I don't think we need to make 8,000 scaffold, because you get 8 for... Oh, no, 8 for 6.
8 for 6, so...
Yeah. I'm a tad concerned about when my sludge is going.
Why?
Well, it doesn't seem to be a pure... I've turned the machine on, the boiler off, and it doesn't seem to be filling at all.
When you... Okay.
And yet the tree farm's going
Well,
troppo.
but has the tree farm got any sludge in it?
Um,
Remember, it won't stop just because the tank
not at
gets
the
full of
moment,
sludge.
because it's just about to get some more now, because it's just started doing another tree. So 10. Just let that go through. See what happens. Poof. Yep. So that's gone. That's got sludge in it. So's that one. So, okay, the sludge is building up. But it's not building up in the boiler. Because I've turned it off. So that obviously stops it from coming in. So if I just go and turn that on and turn it off...
Now wait, so while it's off,
Yeah,
got a red
that's okay.
you got a redstone there. Is that...
Yep. It
None of the
didn't allow the sludge to come in.
none of the pipes are disconnected though, are they?
No. It's all working fine. It just needs a redstone signal for the sludge to actually come in as well.
Really? No, it needs
Yeah.
no redstone signal, you mean?
Oh, sorry.
You sure? I reckon maybe one of the pipes is reacting. Now,
No, it's all working fine.
if you hit...
It's all working fine.
Okay.
It is. Honest. It's just got a backlog now that it needs to clear
I'm
out
just
because I
really
turned it off.
surprised that the machine wasn't filling. That's all.
I think the redstone signal stops it from filling. That's my assumption.
Yeah, I'm not entirely convinced about that.
Let
If
me
it's
go down.
being
Hang
pumped into it.
Let me eat some baked potatoes. And I'm going to go down and have a look while it's running. Ouch. 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 Yep, that's doing what it's supposed to be. Ouch. Supposed to be doing.
Really? Can you just stay there for a little while and check?
No.
Oh, come on. It
No.
won't hurt much.
Yeah,
You'll enjoy it.
I just lost 3 hearts.
I mean, how
Animal.
painful can it be?
Well, it's
3 hearts,
annoying.
apparently.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah. It's also annoying in the fact that you get these green things in front of your eyes, which reminds me too much of many Saturday nights that I don't want to go to.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, the energy buffer's just not keeping up, is it?
Well, you're going to need...
That's okay. I'm going to need to just put another one on, aren't I?
Yeah, in fact, a couple. But make sure that wheat farm's going. You might need a fertiliser on the wheat farm to fertilise it. But of course, if you're going to put a fertiliser on the wheat farm,
then I need to build a thing to get the bone.
Then you'll need animals to fertilise with.
Okay, well, we have animals up there, but only a few, I grant you. But we did remember when we got those safari nets, we did go and grab a couple of each.
Oh, indeed, we have animals. I agree. You could absolutely do the whole animal thing.
I could. Just trying to work out 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably by 9 by the look of it. Can't walk along there. Or maybe I can.
9 by 9.
Okay. There we go.
That sounds right.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, okay. We might have been drunk when we built this.
What, upstairs? Are you talking about upstairs? Where the animals are?
Yeah.
Right, so 11 is just perfect for a copper upgrade rather than a tin upgrade.
Yeah. So, that's fine. If I put a... Yeah, I've got to remember, there's 3 components to this, and they are a breeder, which is one of those, and what that does is that magically taps them on the shoulder and says, "Oi, get at it."
Yeah, you don't unless you're planning to kill them. So the question is to what sort of farm you want. You can
really the only thing that we need is the sewer.
Right, which means you don't actually need to kill the animals. You could just set up a rancher that shears the sheep and maybe, if you wish, milks the cows.
Yep.
I have no idea what it does to the pig. And let's not discuss that.
No, let's not. Let's leave that for next episode, shall we? What I will do is I'll do some research on what we need and how to set it all up and everything, so that I actually have some idea about what I'm talking about. Although we have done these before.
We have.
But I must admit, it's a long time since I've set up a sewer farm. But that's what we'll do. We'll get some sewerage going from these guys and some milk from the cows, and as you said, some sheep shorn. Not shorn of the dead, shorn of the sheep.
Well,
and we've even got chickens down the back there.
Called,
so.
Does it?
Well, no, but I think shorn's a nice name for a sheep. And we will do that next episode. Does that sound like a plan?
Well, it does sound a bit like a plan.
You didn't get much in this one, did you?
What?
You didn't get on much today.
Well,
maybe I should...
No,
I'll run up and just
prove
to people that you're actually here. Although they've been watching you on the mini-map, I'm sure.
Tosh?
But, yeah.
Why are you going underground?
Because
I'm above ground.
Quicker? Yeah, I just noticed that.
Come back out.
I'm coming back. I'm following you. Ta-da! Oh, wow!
What? What?
You've been busy?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I was at... Bloody hell. I was referring to the flames shooting out of your back. Don't you muck... Get off my garden.
Sorry, I was trying to take off.
Get off my garden.
I don't actually have a
idea what you do.
A hoe to put them back. No, I don't have a hoe to put them back, but I don't need to because the machine will do it for me. So I'll just.
This one it will, but the other one it won't. That's okay.
Oh, this one.
That'll be automated shortly anyway.
Yeah, you need to automate that.
Yeah, I'll do that. What I'll probably do is do those off camera, I think. We'll just automate those other ones in the potato farm.
Okay.
Because you know how to do it now.
You do. Absolutely.
Yeah. And we'll just work on that up there. Hey, Piggy. We'll work up there next time and get some.
And that's actually a perfect spot really
sewage
for
flowing.
the sewer, because it'll the sewer
Gravity.
flow down. Yeah.
Yeah. It's gravity fed.
Yeah.
Ideal.
So yes, I have been busy, and you do need to come over to the house, so I'll meet you over there.
Okay, I'm just going to, because I'm only attentive, need to fix that before I go.
What, the spot where I jumped?
Yes. I can't help it.
I see.
It's a sickness.
It is a sickness, isn't it?
It is, yes. Keep seeing that copper there when I go past it.
Yeah, me too. And I look at it and I want to dig it out, and I'm actively resisting it on the basis of the fact that that's actually your job.
Yeah.
So, if you like my new accompaniments, particularly the boots that means that you can fall down from a long way without hurting yourself as long as they've got power in.
Oh, the boots of Toshness.
The boots of Toshness, otherwise known as free runners. And you know what's really cool about them?
You made 2 pair?
No, the ME system knows how to make them, so you can make your own.
Oh, okay.
No, what's really cool about them is that 1 block high things don't stop you anymore. You just walk straight up them.
Oh!
That's what I love.
That's pretty cool.
That's what I love about them. And then you attract the zombie, right? You go tease the zombies, right? And when they come near you, you just go, come this way, go to Tosh. Like this.
No! Where's my steel sword? Come back. That's really spectacular thing, that, isn't it?
It is, rather. Come on, come to Tosh. Come to Tosh. Over this way, come to Tosh.
He wants you. His eyes are focused on you.
That's all right, I'm following you. All right, hang on. Charge! Killed him rude.
Dead. Okay, well that's pretty sensational stuff.
It is pretty sensational. And the other thing we've got over here...
The first thing I'm going to do is make a pair of those boots. So what else have you done?
Okay, so a little tour. So I've put in another smelter there for you, and that's got the baked potatoes in it, basically.
Which one?
Right on the end. A brand new smelter with the extra patterns. Do you know how we had the chest of patterns?
Oh, yes.
Yes. And over here we've got a brand new crusher with a few patterns in it as well, which mostly came out from me putting in a special recipe for doing seeds to biofuel. But we've now got enough space that we can do other things to biofuel as well if we want to.
Cool.
So that's all done. Over here we have a nice big clean up of the mess.
Goodness me.
And these are the sort of hand use things, the osmium compressor and a metallurgic infuser, basically for diamonds. So down here is the battery pack. You don't have to fall in here. You can just come down here with me. If you come downstairs, we've rewired the whole bottom with the lovely Elite blue cable for the main bus. And down here, we now have 4 batteries, and the bottom 2 have isolation switches so that they fill but don't draw. So, that's pretty cool. You can by default, all of the power cables will isolate if they get a redstone signal. You can turn that off with your configurator, should you choose. But so now we've got the top one's up to 90. That one's full, and the bottom one's up to 122. So they're slowly ticking into full. We've nearly got 512 megajoules in the packs there, and there's 4 full ones upstairs for digis.
All right.
So, we're getting pretty organised, basically.
We are. We've got tier
3.
Because
we get 4 of each.
Yep.
Over here.
What was this ME cable here for?
It was just in case we needed it, really. We're going to need it, I think, maybe for the tier 4.
Bang my head on when I jump up.
Oh, fixed.
Thank you. Yes, we will need that for the tier 4, that's quite right. But it might be a while before we go there because I want to do all the farms and everything, get all of them going and stuff down there first.
Right, okay. Cool. Well,
all right.
I've now that I've got my equipment, I've actually got a plan for next episode, which I won't spoil the surprise for the viewers.
Okay.
But I'm planning to use this equipment next episode, rather than just playing with it.
Okay. Well, we've gone way over time.
Yeah, well, I figured
So we should stop now. Otherwise, I'm going to have no bandwidth for days on end.
that. Okay. I'll shut up.
while I try and upload this. So there, we obviously you have been busy down here, and nice. I do like the blue cable. That's very nice.
The blue cable's quite cute, isn't it? I think
Yeah.
I might actually extend it all the way up, upstairs under those machines as well, because they sort of seem to be struggling with a little bit of power.
Okay.
So I'll fix that.
Very good. All right. So we shall see you next time.
Indeed. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment.
Yep.
See if you can
And
get
a comment.
Tosh's reference this time. I do think it's a pretty easy one.
Well, I'm trying to make them easy.
I know. And I'll do it this time. So it's good night for me.
And it's good night from me.
Aw,
Good night.
Good night.